Let's be honest, sometimes a reading is not straightforward and sometimes we could use a little help. Hello and welcome back to Tarot Tuesday. I'm Amy the Medium and today we're going to talk about clarifier cards. So what are they? Well, it's very simple. This is a card that is not defined to the spread, but is defined just to help you make sense of what you're reading. When we have specific layouts where you know the position of a card means a certain thing, we sometimes think that that's a fast and hard rule, but it is not. Everything that we do with the tarot is just a guideline to help us to tap into our own intuition. So even the meanings of the cards themselves can be interpreted however you see fit. And so because nothing is a hard and fast rule, there's nothing that says we can't place extra cards within our spread if we need them. And so that's what a clarifier card is. It's an extra card that you drop into the spread to help make sense of what you're seeing and what you're experiencing. So if we take a look at this spread here, let's say we've already read the two cards in the center, we've gone to the 5 of Pentacles here, we've gone over here to the page, we've gone here to the 8, and now we're stuck because we're not quite sure how the 8 and the 6 next to it come together. What we can do at this point, if we've tapped into our own intuition, nothing is coming through that's making it any clearer, you take your deck, you're gonna just take the card that's right on the top and you're gonna lay it down in between the two cards that you want clarity from. This is gonna help you understand the progression to get from one to the next. Alternatively, what you can do, let's say this card itself is confusing to you. You can lay a card right on top of it. You're not gonna read this second card on its own. What you're gonna do is you're gonna read it in conjunction with the card that is below it, because this is meant to clarify the meaning of the card that is below it. Additionally, there is no rule about how many clarifiers you can use. But that said, if you find that you're on one card and you're having to pull clarifier after clarifier after clarifier, I'm willing to bet that the problem is you, not the cards, not the spread, and not your client. So at that point, you're gonna wanna take a step back. You're gonna wanna remove all of those cards, go back to the original meaning, maybe go back a step and see if you can find something that's gonna connect those cards together. Again, you wanna tap into your intuition more than what you're seeing. So if you find you're pulling a lot of cards, you are likely paying more attention to the cards than you are to your own intuitive impulses. So again, if we look at this spread, I could place clarifiers wherever I need. Let's say I can't figure out what's happening here, boom, I'm gonna pull a clarifier. I can't understand what's going there, I'm gonna pull a clarifier. I'm gonna play a clarifier, a clarifier, a clarifier. And guess what? I'm still not quite getting it. I'll throw one right on the top, throw one over here, throw one over here. You can see, there is no rule about it. But again, if you're pulling this many cards, there's probably something going on where you're not actually paying attention to the intuitive impulses coming through. You should never have to pull this many cards in a reading. But one clarifier here or there is never gonna hurt. So I hope this has helped. I hope that you can use clarifiers in your own readings in the future. I find that I use them on occasion and they're great to have. And if you have any further questions about them, feel free to leave a comment to let me know. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Tarot Tuesday. Thanks so much, and we will see you next week.